Okay, hi, welcome. I am going to show you some cool art things. This is actually like an edited video, so I'm gonna show you things now. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so I'm gonna show you some work that I've been doing, but this video is specifically to have a place to show the weird freaking brain soup zine that I made, and I'm gonna read it to you because I want to. I can't really explain why, I just want to. I'm gonna read it to you. And I'm also going to show you some other things. So I wanted to participate in Casey ZineCon, and I applied, and I got accepted on the wait list, and then someone left, so I literally got put on the tablers list for Casey ZineCon, but then I didn't actually, like, prepare that far in advance, and I thought it would be really funny if I just, like, put it off. So then I did that, and I ended up not tabling because I didn't have a substantial amount of merch to table with, unless I wanted to just sit there and sell old things I've been selling for the past 3 years, which I didn't want to do that because I wasn't just there for the money. I'm not just there for the money, and my old art doesn't really speak to what I want to say to the world right now. Plus, said and done. Why beat a dead horse? So I made this zine thinking I could print it the night before and assemble all the zines and sell them, but my printer was having trouble and the universe did not let me prepare right then and there the night before. So I made this zine, and there's only one of them in existence currently, and I will love to make more. Maybe no more than 15 needs to exist in this universe, because it's kind of sad. And I don't think I need to make art that is sad with no happy ending. There's a lot of movies like that, and I don't want to be one of those guys. I also modified some clothes and did some other non-zine related artware that I ended up not selling. So I think I will also show that here, because I think that is fun and cool. And, yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Here is me reading my zine outside. Okay, bye. I'm just casually recording outside with one of these locker shelves, a Rio flavored Monster, this is the first time I've ever tried this drink. I've actually been trying to not drink caffeinated beverages lately, and this has been okay. Yeah, and this is how I'm recording. Honestly, this is how I do a lot of recordings on my desk. If you ever run across one of these, you should keep it so you can record things. This is the only copy of Weird Freaking Brain Soup that exists because, again, printer would not respond or work. It would only work when it printed the wrong files, and that drove me crazy, as I'm sure you can imagine. A comic about Weird Brain. Hey, Brain, what are we doing today? Oh, hey, what's up? Not doing too good, huh? Should I take a look inside? Inside the brain. I feel hopeless, like a lack of control of my reality, weighing who's to blame. It's like there is this mental block. My brain won't let me do things. It's stuck in these looping cycles. It can be hard to gain control from that. Censored. The thoughts live amongst me. Trauma is my roommate, and it won't leave. I want to be a real boy. Okay, well, if you want to be that, you'll have to call the phone numbers that won't answer and wait on hold forever until you get hung up on. Look, I feel loved, me and my girlfriend. but I also feel insane. I don't recognize the body my soul was placed in. Note, not real body depicted. And it's hard to ignore the history that haunts the house of my body. Can I rescind consent years later? I want to evolve. I want to be my best self. I want to love without shame. Cosmically transgender. Though the weight of my past lives consumes me, I have got to learn to love them all, even though I hate some of you. So much hate consumes. Look, I don't actually want to die, but I wish I could kill my body and be cosmically born again as my true form. Hello, welcome to Atheist Purgatory. Maybe then I can face the world as me, no questions asked. Exist as our highest possible selves. My body is a cage, and odd things are trapped inside. We struggle to work in harmony. Like an odd machine with faulty wiring. Our coding doesn't quite line up. I don't really get it, but it's like they are separate entities. Though I keep trucking. Not my best work, but doing things. Call it functional depression. Call up your psychiatrist. Adjust a prescription. How are you? Where do I even start to find a cure for a broken mind? Look, I'll give love to this earth. All hope is not lost. I'm just not sure if these handcuffs will ever cut. I think there's a demon in me. I think I need an exorcism. An exorcism, huh? That's like the last thing I even said. Were you even listening? No, you're right. That's just a lot to think about. Thanks for sharing. Tiny hug. I have no idea where to start, but I want to be more supportive of this body and life of mine. Oh, that's the brain comic. Dedicated to my future self. Yeah. The comic itself was made in a day. It's actually very long. It's a very long comic. But I just cropped it up and turned it grayscale to make into a zine. Okay, I'm gonna cut to the chase now and show you some of these clothes that I tried touching up to sell for KC ZineCon. These clothes I already had partially made in some way, and then I wanted to finish them for KC ZineCon. So this is a collaboration. It started out as like a wacky screen print, so that's a screen print right there with some airbrush work on top, which is Angel. Screen prints by me, and then Angel airbrush. And then I have some really wacky patches for another shirt that I'm working on that is not pictured or going to be shown in this video, because they're Craig X Creek patches. Actually, this patch, the image on this patch was actually shown in the South Park episode where they acknowledge the Creek X Craig ship. I think it's funny, so I put one on this shirt. It's all hand sewn. There's also acknowledgement of the printing. This airbrush kitty on the back is by Angel. Peace and love. I also have these old Werewolf Lover tees that I haven't sold yet. I've sold pretty much all of my stock, besides these 4 that I've kept. This is another shirt that's a collab shirt with Angel. It actually doesn't have a tag, but it's a size large. Last article of clothing that I wanted to sell. This is fabric marker by me. Back has a lot of Angel stuff. The Sherpie was done by me. This is Angel. Patches are by Angel. These are my prices that I ended up not using. I have these patches for my screen prints to put on shirts. I think that's pretty much all I have to show. This is what I would have sold at KC ZineCon. It would have been very nice, but didn't prepare well. But I think I see a future with vending, which is why I took the time to make this video. Here's a knockoff Plushy Dreadfuls bunny that I really like, but you can tell it's a knockoff because it doesn't have a tail. So, peace and love.